All right, well, these are moving pretty good. Doing some stapling, getting some of the panels stapled up a little bit more. Also doing some nailing, and it's coming together, but I'm trying to go slow and making sure I'm doing things correctly. I've already made some mistakes, but the last couple of days mostly working in the back. You can see I got this rear piece in here, this rear panel. This runs along the baseboard or the rear side. So I've got that fitted in, and I did have a framing board that ran across here, but I ended up taking it off because there's a turn in this corner right here that goes from this angle and then it goes vertical. And that framing board was hard to actually get connected here. Now they did use these metal pieces, sort of almost like hinges, but to give a little bit of flex for that board. But what I decided to do is take this framing board and glue it to the panel that sits right on top here. So that's being done right now. So that's why this piece is missing, but the baggage door will go in down here. That's actually goes inside the trailer as part of the bed. So the other part I was working on is, before putting this on, remember I do things at least twice here. I had this attached and then I took it down because I realized I needed to put this in here, this is called welting or GIMP. And what it is it's just, I got the fabric type. It has a little bit of a flange there. And that flange goes in between anywhere panel meets panel. Actually, it looks pretty good that way with that nice brown there. I think that's going to go good. I actually wish I had a thicker piece, but that worked out. That's the air compressor, because I was doing some nailing and some stapling, and I gotta remember to unplug the air compressor. So anyways, I run that welting up. I ran it up, stapled it all the way to the edge of this panel, and I'll do it to the cabinet as well. But remember, I'm going to take the cabinet out when I put the flooring in. And I also did that one there. So that is getting set. And then I started putting some staples in, and actually I started using some nails, and I messed up. I should have used staples here. So I nailed in the frame along the window panel. But I did that before putting this piece up, and I remembered afterwards that, oh, this trim goes on the window frame. Man, that fits nicely. That's nice. But the problem is I didn't put those nails too close enough into the framing, so the trim isn't going to cover it. So, oh well. I'll have to make curtains or something to hang over that. And I really messed up on this side. But that almost looks like that's by design. So maybe I can claim that. So when I made it up front, or even in here in the kitchen, the sink, I just used staples, and the trim will cover all of that. So learning as I go. That mistake I can't undo, because once I pull that nail out, I've damaged the paneling, so I'm pretty much out of luck with that. But hey, that's okay. It is what it is. I've also worked on the wiring. I've got most of the wiring ready to go. This is for the right rear blinker. It has to come back through this framing, so I need to drill a hole through here, but I can't drill that hole until I pick that piece here. So that's on pause. Here we have the holes drilled for the other cable, the other wire that will come up for the running light. So I've got that all set, ready to go. Oh, look at that. That's actually looking like it's coming together. So I think that's about it. That's this piece over here is the piece that, a rear piece that I actually, that was ready to go in, but when I started looking at it, the board is discolored, but it's going to have a hard time holding a good nail, especially at the ends. So I quickly ripped another board this size and rebuilt it over here. So this is gluing. It should be about ready, and I'll be able to put that on, and then keep working my way up through. All right, that's the update.